I had been planning my little getaway for weeks. Just a short trip with a man I shouldn't have been seeing, a man I'd convinced myself I had feelings for, and a husband who, in my mind, didn't notice me anymore. I blocked his number before leaving. I didn't want him calling, texting, or questioning my plans. I told myself it was just a weekend, just a bit of freedom. The flight was smooth. I arrived at the hotel, dropped my bag, and immediately felt the thrill of secrecy. No one knew where I was. No one could find me. I spent the day exploring, laughing, texting him secretly, feeling powerful in my anonymity. I was in control, or so I thought. Meanwhile, back home, my husband, Ryan, tried calling me repeatedly. Every missed call and voicemail piled on his worry, but I didn't care. I felt untouchable. That night, while I was out at dinner with him, I sent one last carefree text before bed. Having the best time. Wish you were here. I smiled as I sent it. The next morning, I woke to a wave of panic. I had left my phone unattended in the hotel lobby. Someone could see my messages. I laughed it off. Nothing had happened. When I returned home, however, everything had changed. The key in the lock felt heavier than usual. The front door swung open, and the house was silent, eerily silent. Ryan. I called, expecting a groan, a sleepy complaint about my late arrival. Nothing. I walked through the living room. My bag was unpacked. My clothes were neatly folded. On the coffee table was a single envelope, with my name written in Ryan's careful handwriting. Hands shaking, I opened it. Inside were divorce papers, financial statements transferring all our shared accounts into his name, and a simple note, "I'm gone. Don't look for me." I sank into the couch, the words blurring before my eyes. How could he just leave? No warning, no calls, nothing. Just gone. Then, realization hit me like a hammer. My blocking him, my secrecy, my betrayal. I had pushed him to a breaking point. I tried calling, texting, emailing, even reaching out to his friends. No one knew where he was. He had disappeared completely. Weeks passed. Friends asked, worried, confused. I had no answers. Slowly, the panic gave way to a gnawing guilt that refused to leave. I thought about the life we'd built, the dinners, the vacations, the quiet nights at home. All of it vanished. Gone because I had treated his love like it was meaningless. Every memory of him laughing, of holding me when I cried, of supporting me during work stress, came flooding back. And with each one, I felt smaller. Then came the rumors. Some people claimed they'd seen him at a cafe in another city, living calmly, smiling with new energy. He wasn't devastated. He was free. I realized then that I hadn't won by my secret fling. I had lost. Entirely. I tried to contact him one last time, pouring out apologies, begging for a conversation, for closure. No reply. Nothing. He had taken the ultimate revenge. Not by anger, not by yelling, but by leaving quietly, irrevocably, and reclaiming his life from a woman who no longer deserved it. I moved through the house, every corner reminding me of him. The kitchen, the bedroom, the hallway, all silent witnesses to my mistakes. I blocked him, but he blocked me from his life permanently. And now I understood the depth of what I had thrown away. Months later, I got a card in the mail and signed, with a single line, "Live honestly, or lose everything you love." I never knew for sure if it was him, but I didn't need to. The lesson was clear. I stayed in the house, surrounded by material comfort, but my heart ached. He had moved on. He had chosen himself. And I was left with regret, guilt, and the memory of what I had lost because I couldn't value what I had. Sometimes, the most painful heartbreak is silent. You look around, and the person who mattered most is gone. Forever. Ryan didn't yell, he didn't confront me. He didn't make a scene. He simply left, and in leaving, he left me to face the truth alone. I had wanted freedom, thrill, a secret escape. He had wanted respect, honesty, loyalty. I lost because I forgot what mattered most. And now, the house is quiet, the phone stays silent, and the person I loved is gone for good. Do you want me to do that version too?